What is going on? I'm Nooferdog, and welcome back to more Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Last time, we got the light beam. And really that's about it. We're just here exploring the Dark Agon Wastes. We got the light beam, and we're trying to find the last Dark Temple Key, which is in this general area. It's pretty close by, actually. I mean, I know exactly where it is. And using these energized crystals to kill dark splinters, which is pretty fun. Here we are in this room, which is called the Battleground. It's the dark equivalent of that mining station A. Well, there's the key. Nothing to do but just jump down, huh? But we can't get to it because this jerk of an Ing has to come up and steal it. And block the door. And here's more Warrior Ing. Yep, this room lives up to its name as a battleground, because we actually have a, I think, pretty cool fight against several Warrior Ing here, in this nice little arena. However, before you do anything, you want to scan this Ing web trap here. It's very similar to the weblings from earlier, but it is only found here, as far as I know. I think this is the only place you can scan it. And it's just a barrier on the door is all it is. But, yeah, stop being jerks, Ing. I guess that's what they do. This is like the only place you can scan it, I think. And it, is indestructible. So, the thing about this fight is there's no light crystal in the center there, and as such, these other areas are kind of almost better to go into in terms of, this is a fight where you can kind of use the terrain to your advantage by, energizing light beacons and using them to kill the Ing. Because these things, see here, this is a perfect opportunity. There we go. Even Warrior Ing, even tough enemies like Warrior Ing, die instantly. And I think one of them just ran into the side of the field and died. He was in. Oh, there we go. One of them died. I think there's still more. Oh, no, that was the last of them. They die instantly when they touch the field of an energized crystal or beacon. So those are really, really potent weapons when you're in these tough fights. And here's the last Temple Key. That was an awful rendition of that jingle. But there we are, all Dark Agon Temple Keys found. Oh yeah. So there's another one of these green doors here. We can scan it. A super missile blast may damage it. We don't have super missiles. And we can't get back up to that upper level that we were on earlier, so we have to leave this way. But now we're pretty much done in this part of the Dark Agon Wastes. This is something you want to scan. It's a Darkling Tentacle. It's basically just like a Reaper Vine. It's invincible, but you can stun it and make it retract by shooting it. Even though the scan says only pure light energy can disrupt it, you know, you can't kill it with anything, and any beam will make it temporarily retract, so it doesn't really seem to make a difference. Shooting these blade pods is a great way to recover ammo, by the way. Alrighty, so what we want to do now is work our way back to this dark oasis. Just wondering, making sure there's no darker light beam doors we missed, and it looks like it's just the one in the dark oasis. But we want to go and use the portal there, because we need to go through, even though what we really want to do is go to the, Dark Agon Temple, we have to go back through the light world to get there. Okay, hi Inglet. I see you there. I see what you did there. Inglets are annoying. They're really just, that's all they are. Alright, so let's go, before we leave the Dark World, we might as well, I was hoping I could line that up so I could energize that and go in here. This is an ammo station, so that's pretty handy, even though it's a really awkward location for one, and isn't exactly all that helpful. Speaking of ammo, I guess I can talk a little bit about beams in this game versus beams in Metroid Prime. In this game, Something that I guess you could say is kind of a bad thing, I don't really mind it either way, but it's not great, is the fact that you get both the beams in this game really early on. I mean, I guess we are kind of about to go to the Dark Temple and fight the big climactic boss, but Dark Agon Wastes is the shortest and easiest of these big three areas. And yet we get both, and this puts us out in the room that we fought Dark Samus. We get both of them really early on. Let's see, we can go through... I think we can go through there. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff here where we can do something in a given room right now, but can't finish it till later. We want to... There's something we really want to do in Central Mining Station. So rather than bother with any of that stuff that we can't even finish yet, and we can't do anything there, got that already. Yeah, okay. I have our route all figured out. Yeah, in Metroid Prime, the different beams were very well spaced out in terms of where you got them in the game, whereas in this one, you get these both really early, and it's not going to be for quite a long time that we get the fourth beam in the game. And, I don't know, I don't think that's necessarily bad, but I think I kind of like it better when they're spaced out. So that's something that I will admit Metroid Prime probably did better than this game. But this game did the functionality of the beams better, because they're more balanced in this game than in Metroid Prime 1. Okay, so you recognize where we are? We're on top of this area where we fought some space pirates earlier, and we had space pirates in these turrets. Now we can get in one of these turrets ourselves. Also, there's these portable generators that I put in here. Those generators can be destroyed by us if we go in this heavy turret. What we gotta do is we gotta shoot the one over there. That blows up. Shoot that. And shoot the one down here. And I think we also might be able to blow up some other stuff. We can kill that space pirate. These guys are not very good at dodging. But the turret is losing health, because we can't dodge at all, obviously. But I think that's it in terms of stuff we need to destroy. We can destroy these crates for no reason. Yeah, that should be it, because I don't see anything else we really can destroy. So now, if we go back down here, we can jump on top of this skiff that fell down, because it was kind of being propped up by the generator. Then jump up here, cross here, in here, there's a lore scan in here, so that's important, because now we've got all of the Space Pirate logs, so the only lore we haven't completed is Luminoth lore. Another hunter, wearing the traditional colors of Samus Aran, made planetfall today. Horrific as it may sound, there are two of them now. We are bracing for a new assault. This dire turn of events may bear some goodwill. One of our scouts in Dark Ether saw a curious encounter. The Dark Hunter attacked the one clad as Samus near a Phazon site. Perhaps they are not allies, but foes. Perhaps we can forge an alliance with the Dark Hunter. An exchange. Phazon for the head of our common enemy. Well, that doesn't sound so good for us. Unless, of course, Dark Samus doesn't agree to that deal. In which case, it is good for us because it's bad for the space pirates. Alright, now that we've blown up the generator that was in our way here, we can get behind here, and oh my god. Beam ammo expansion. Oh yeah. There are only 4 of these things in the game. Because we start out with 50 ammo for each beam. The maximum ammo is 250. Each beam ammo expansion increases it by 50. This is one of these Luminoth keybearers, Gistles. My journey comes to an end. The thrice-cursed Ing prepare an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me in it like a neophyte fresh from the training halls. I have sent 5 score of their number to whatever foul pit they call afterlife, but in vain. My life is extinguished. Aw, so sad. At least he went out fighting. And he gave us a beam ammo expansion. I don't know that that was really his, but you know, we got it from near where he was, so we can just give him credit for that. It's awesome either way. That's pretty much, I think that's the last upgrade we're really gonna get in here. Well, let's see, is it? I'm thinking about this area. Let's see. Dark beam. Actually, you know what? Before we fight the boss in the Dark Agon Temple, we are going to go into this area. Because I just realized we can get some, if not all, of the things that are there, and there are pirate arrow troopers here. Crap. These guys are vulnerable to both the dark and light beams. The light beam does a lot of damage to them, catches them on fire. That's something cool about light beam shots. Whereas the dark beam, if you hit people several times or do a charge shot with it, it freezes them with an entangler blast. But we didn't really get to see that just now, but they dropped some ammo, so that's nice. Let's destroy these. Yeah, okay, so before we go into the Dark Agon Temple, we're going to pay another visit to the Light Agon Temple, access another mining station area off of it. Actually, I'm pretty sure the room literally is called Mining Station B. But, yeah, there's a bit of, fancy schmancy stuff we can do that will get us a couple of cool bonuses. Okay, so let's beam this dark door. Beam this dark door. I guess that makes sense. Alright, first and foremost, we actually could have gotten this pretty early on. Well, no, wait. We needed the dark beam, so never mind. We couldn't have gotten this much earlier without having to make a pointless detour out of that area where we were getting the dark beam and light beam and all that. We've got a morph ball tunnel here with a whole bunch of pill bugs. And this is going to put your bomb jumping skills to the test, because you have to do some rolling around in morph ball with good timing, and also be able to double bomb jump, which is rather difficult. There's also a little hidden path in here. And let's see, I think we bomb here and then go to the side. Yes, that's it. And there we go. Viola. That's an energy tank. Awesome. Yeah, we technically could have gotten that as soon as we had the dark beam, so now we can just finish rolling down this area and out this door. Oh, wait, no, there's this. Okay, so never mind. We can't do anything with this area. We can't do what I was thinking of. It did seem a little bit early, I suppose. Die, pill bug. I don't like pill bugs. And that killed him and bomb jumped all in one fell swoop. Aren't we efficient? Efficient at murdering helpless animals. Well. Let us just exit this area. Make our... never mind. I was thinking of some fancy word to use there, but then I realized I was thinking of completely wrong words, and it wasn't correct at all, and so I'm just gonna shut up now. Honestly, all we really want to do right now is go save. Actually, should go into the dark world and then save. Well, actually, let's see. We haven't really fully explored the dark version of some of these areas. You know what? Let's go to the portal chamber next. And I'm being shot at by pirate arrow troopers. They're shooting up at me. I have to make that reference as much as possible. I don't know why, but it's awesome. Yeah, we have pretty much all the cool stuff that we can get, with maybe one or two exceptions of stuff in the dark world. Before going to the Dark Temple, and I imagine that will probably be in the next episode, but first, I'm gonna finish up this episode. Oh, what's that thing? Oh, that's the offline Luminoff lore projector, right. We're just gonna finish off this episode by finishing exploring Dark Agon Wastes and seeing if there's anything else we can get that is cool. Alrighty. Please let there not be space pirates here. Good, no space pirates here. Let's see. Things to do. There is crossroads, save station. Oh, there's something past the dark door in the dueling range. Still can't get that. Judgment Pit also has a dark door in it. And then there's the temple. So I think what we're gonna do is first go through portal access to the right here. Gonna make a bit of a loop here. that's the thing. Even though the areas are a lot less confusing in this game, there still is that aspect of and not even gonna bother with you. Still is that aspect of sort of planning trips out, I guess. But it's really just because I want to do things in the most efficient way possible because I'm on camera. Alright, let's jump up around here. Jump up around here. I don't know what these voices are. Got a southern accent now. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'll shut up now. I'm just doing all these weird voices, and oh, right, this is a save station. Okay, so it's not a cool upgrade or anything, but we have a save station closer to the temple, so that's nice. But that means the only thing we have left to do is get that dark door in the dueling range. There's a missile expansion back there, spoilers. I hear Okay, it looks like it's just inglets, not warrior ing, so we're pretty much safe. Still can't do anything with this, of course. Those of you who know this game, or know Metroid Prime, know what item we need for that, but of course, I'm gonna do my not spoiling thing, by not spoiling it. For people who haven't played. Yeah. Or watched my LP. I don't watch my Metroid Prime 1 LP. It's my least popular LP out of the very few that I have. Which makes sense, because it's both the first and the worst. The Lightbringer is gone from here, by the way. So that adds a little bit of extra difficulty to this. Take a bit of damage just trying to get to this. There's Dark Sandgrass, the horror. The only thing worth noting here is this missile expansion. That is the only item of interest in here. Other than that, just a bunch of inglets and this useless path that gets us nothing. Not even any lore scans or anything. Just a missile expansion. Yeah, so it's really just a cache room. In fact, yeah, of course. It's called in cache for it just looks like it should be a hallway because it's the dark version of a hallway, but there's no elevators in Dark Aether. I mean, there are a few elevators, but there's not, you know, the big ones that take you between warrior ing between different areas. As I was saying. So, you know, those little entrance areas tend to be a little bit on the useless side. Not always. I mean, they usually make them a bit interesting with some sort of obstacle you have to get past and a reward waiting at the other end. Sometimes mandatory, sometimes just something like a missile expansion. But, here it's not particularly exciting. Give me all your health. In Soviet Russia, Blade Pod shoot you. I don't know how a Blade Pod operates anything that can shoot, but it does in Soviet Russia. His accent gets thicker and thinner constantly. And also more and less realistic constantly. Oh well. It's about time to end off this episode. Next time on Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, we are going to go to the Dark Agon Temple, unlock that door, and fight that huge boss. Hope you guys are excited. I'm the Nooferdog, and I will see you guys then.